What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Knapp Fishing. Today's video, I'm so excited about it. I finally get to show you all a custom rod that I have been working on with Old 18. It will be coming out very soon as all of our guides get here from our distributor. We have had a little bit of a backup on those, but we're gonna kind of go into detail of this rod, and I'm gonna get to share my experience with how we actually went about, building the rod, designing the rod. I got to do all of that. I got to work directly with Jake and Old 18 in designing this rod. So I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to show it to you guys. So let's roll that intro and we'll get into it. All right, guys. So a lot of my Old 18 guys know I've been working on this for a really long time. I'm very excited for it. That was the whole reason why I went to ICAST. I went to ICAST to kind of talk with some more of our manufacturers, just to see what else I wanted to get for it, if it was exactly the way I wanted it. And I've got it right here. This isn't the exact final because it doesn't have all of the details and everything on it, but here she is. This is Old 18's new swim bait rod. I was really excited when Old 18 came to me, and Jake is our master rod builder. For those of you who don't know, Jake Brewer, he's been building rods for like 20 plus years or something. I can't remember how long he's been building them. He's built rods for some very large companies that I can't say who he builds for. He still does build for, so I have to keep that to myself. But he has a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience in the industry. So that's why I was so excited to get to work with him. So right off the bat, the first thing that we kind of needed to decide on was what did we want the rod to do. We knew we wanted a swim bait rod, but what exactly did we want in a swim bait rod? Did we want it to be just solely for treble hooks? Did we want it to be just solely for single baits like the big Huddlestons? What did we want it to do? And for me personally, I wanted it to be able to do both, because it's so, swim bait rods are so expensive, and it's one of those things that if we can help out our clients by saying, hey, here's this swim bait rod, it'll do both. Check it out. So this rod was specifically designed to be able to do both. Right off the bat, we decide, okay, how long do we want it to be? Well, we want it to be as close to 8 foot as we can get it. Once it hits 8 foot, we have a problem shipping it. So we went with a 7 foot, 11 inch blank. I mean, as you can see, this thing is massive. Absolutely massive. 7 foot 11. It has a huge butt on it, just like I wanted. This is going to throw, as of now, up to an 8-ounce lure. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, we need something that can throw 12 and 14 and 20. You ain't gonna get that from us. If you're throwing like those Roman Maids and stuff, you need to get a rod from Roman Maid, because trying to build a rod that can throw that large of a lure, and there's not a whole lot of demand in our area. Like, I get it out in California, tons of demand for that. Here, it's still developing. People are still learning about it. I'm one of the few that really get out there and throw those big baits. So we didn't want to go huge. I wanted something that I could throw my Storm Arashis on, my Huddlestons, really pushing the 8-ounce area. Most of my stuff comes in more like 7.5 is the biggest that I throw. So 8 ounces was just absolutely perfect for us. And the one thing that I harped on that I absolutely wanted was this long butt. A lot of the rods that we designed don't have the long butts in it because we didn't need them. But for this one, let me see if I can show you all. I can actually have that butt down under my arm while I'm reeling. So it's down here and I can use my whole body to be able to really twist and be able to push that thing up in there. And yes, it's probably gonna bruise my ribs a little bit until I get used to it, but it gives me the extra hook set power that I need to be able to really drive these hooks. You know, when we're talking about a 6, 7, 8 ounce swim bait, you're talking about a big hook, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10-aught hooks. I don't know how big the hooks are in some of those baits, but for me personally, I have some that are 10-aught hooks. And I know it's like, okay, I need something that is gonna drive them home. Previously, we were using the suppressor that would throw up to a 4-ounce lure. It was the 7'11" heavy moderate fast. Yeah, moderate fast. It was a great rod, don't get me wrong. I love that rod, but it could only throw up to 4 ounces. So we needed something bigger, badder, that was gonna be able to handle whatever we had in store. So let's go over a few of the fine details on this thing, because it really is just a work of art that I absolutely love. Right off the bat, we have got, let me get it focused, the black and red wraps. Absolutely love the black and red wraps here. It is beautiful. I love just the way it looks. Then we come down to the reel seat here. This is a double locking, oh gosh, I've got it on there pretty tight. There she went. Double locking reel seat here. This is the top piece here. It is a beautiful aluminum alloy style metal. It's got the red and black inlays in it, and then we do have the original lock here, just like the suppressor. So this one locks down all the way, and then you bring this one in over top of it, and it will lock in even more. And I just like to make sure that thing is nice and snug, just to make sure it doesn't go away anywhere from me. We do have our rod seat down here, and as you can see, it is slotted, so you have got constant touch to the rod. You're constantly able to feel that rod there, and you're gonna be able to detect bites a little bit easier. I don't know why I can't say that word. So then we move down to the actual grips. Let me get some of that line out there. We have got a carbon fiber handle. This is it's also beveled here in the middle, so you're able to get a second hand down there if you need to. It's beautiful. It feels really nice in your hands. I'm trying to get it to focus in so you can really see that carbon fiber detail in it. And then we come all the way down to the butt. This is an EVA foam, and it's got that beautiful red ring down there as well, and it really ties everything into the rod. And we've got the red ring up here as well. The carbon fiber really feels very nice in my hands. It's one of those things that we wanted to be comfortable. That was the catch. I want to be comfortable when I'm throwing these all day. I did a lot of talking with Chris Blevins, who a lot of you probably know him. He's an angler from around here, also works with Major League Fishing for the volunteer division. Him and Craig Powers, CP, for those of you who know Craig Powers, knows that he is a huge swim bait fisherman. So I kind of picked Chris's brain about what all we needed in it from his time fishing with CP. Really able to kind of hone in on what we wanted. There was one other thing we wanted to do, but it was going to require a second rod, and I didn't know how much interest we were going to have in it. So I felt like this was the best of all those worlds. We were going to be able to get everything in it together the way we wanted it. So the rod itself, you know, it's not really like a huge broomstick. You can see, I mean, it's got a little bit of flex to it, especially as we get closer up here to the tip, but you see where it wants to flex. It flexes way in the back here. It's an absolute, until you get to here, then it barely moves. It's just an all-around workhorse of a swim bait rod, and I absolutely love this thing. I was so incredibly blessed and excited to be able to do this. So huge thank you to Old 18 for allowing me to be able to design this rod. This isn't going to be like my signature series or anything like that, but this is something that I got to help design and build, and I am just so excited about it, and I can't wait for you all to be able to get your hands on it. As soon as it is available, I will let everybody know on my Instagram page. page, I will be able to just really show it off and show everybody and tell everybody to go out and get it. I'm hoping by the time this video comes out, we're ready to roll with it, because I am filming this video very, very early for when it's gonna come out. I hope it's gonna be ready here very, very soon, especially with swim bait season coming up. Guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know swim bait wise, do you throw swim baits? Do you throw little swim baits? Do you throw big swim baits? Let me know what you're throwing. Let me know what rods you're using. I'm very curious to hear about that, and I want to hear what weight are you using, guys. What's like the biggest weight you're throwing on there? So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, notifications on. Take care, everybody.